In Robo-Advisors, the most important discovery moment may no longer happen on a search results page. It happens when an investor asks an AI system which automated investing platform to choose. The benchmark shows a clear pattern. AI platforms are concentrating buyer attention around a small set of recommended providers, and the gap between appearing in an answer and being advanced as a choice is now commercially meaningful. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. The June 2026 Robo-Advisors benchmark studied major automated investing and digital advisory platforms across AI systems, including ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity. Across 321 observations, one pattern stands out. AI systems are not distributing attention evenly across the category. Betterment leads with 54.1% observation presence and 34.0% valid recommendation coverage. Wealthfront holds second with 29.8% recommendation coverage. Together, those two platforms capture the strongest recommendation position in the public benchmark. That matters because buyers are not asking AI systems for a directory. They are asking for help deciding. The most useful distinction in this benchmark is the difference between visibility and recommendation power. A brand can appear frequently and still fail to move forward in the AI-generated shortlist. Schwab Intelligent Portfolios is the clearest example. It appears in 26.8% of observations, which signals strong category recognition, but it earns top 3 placement in only 5.1% of responses. That is a very different commercial position from a brand that is consistently placed near the top. Fidelity 𝐒𝐿 also shows an interesting pattern. It has the highest net sentiment score in the category, with 0 negative mentions in the analyzed observations, but its recommendation coverage is still roughly half the level of the top 2 platforms. Positive sentiment helps, recognition helps. But in AI discovery, the buying moment depends on whether the system advances the brand as a recommended option. The benchmark breaks the public analysis into 3 high-intent clusters. The first is the entry point, best robo-advisor and top automated investing platform prompts. Betterment leads that cluster by recommendation coverage, while Wealthfront has a higher rank 1 rate. The second is the highest value public cluster, robo-advisor comparisons and platform alternatives. This is where buyers are narrowing the field. Betterment again leads coverage, Wealthfront again performs strongly in rank 1 placement, and Fidelity 𝐒𝐿 remains the third major contender. The third is pricing, fees, and cost evaluation. This is the decision stage cluster, where buyers are close to commitment. Wealthfront is especially strong here with its best rank 1 performance in the public segments. For leaders in robo-advisors, this is the key point. Generic visibility does not tell you whether you are winning discovery, evaluation, or final selection. Each prompt cluster carries a different commercial role. The concentration around Betterment and Wealthfront appears to come from the public evidence layer that AI systems use to build answers. That evidence layer includes official brand content, financial media, review and comparison sites, community discussions, and trust signals. Betterment benefits from the deepest citation architecture in the benchmark. It appears in 715 of 1,321 observations with 507 positive mentions and only 10 negative mentions. That gives AI systems a dense and consistent base of public evidence to retrieve from. Wealthfront shows a different strength. Its overall recommendation coverage is lower than Betterment's, but its rank 1 rate is the highest in the category. That suggests its public evidence is especially effective when AI systems are making final choice recommendations, particularly around fees and platform comparisons. This is exactly where simple AI visibility reporting can miss the real commercial story. The most exposed pattern in the benchmark is visibility without shortlist power. Ellevest appears in 7.7% of observations, but earns recommendation credit in only 0.9% of responses. Wealthsimple appears in 6.0% of observations and earns recommendation credit in only 0.3%. These brands are visible in AI responses, but mostly as market context rather than recommended choices. That distinction matters because AI systems compress the category before the buyer reaches a brand's own marketing. If a platform is referenced but not selected, it may look present in a dashboard while losing the actual decision moment. For the public clusters alone, the benchmark models $27.6 million in monthly AI opportunity value. That makes shortlist position a commercial issue, not a reporting curiosity. The leadership takeaway is straightforward. In Robo-Advisors, AI discovery is already creating a two-tier market. The top platforms are being repeatedly advanced as choices. The rest are competing for a much smaller share of buyer attention, often through neutral mentions rather than recommendation strength. For CMOs and growth leaders, the work is not only to monitor mentions, it is to understand recommendation positions, source strength, comparison coverage, sentiment consistency, and prompt level weakness. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.